Alright, I'm fitting to change this banjo head, so I figured I might as well make a video of it. It's an old banjo. It's got a lot of bolts on it, tension bolts, whatever you want to call it, lag bolts. First thing I gotta do, I've already loosened them off. It was a weird size. Hey Nikki, will you hand me that screwdriver, please? It's laying right there. Thank you. So I'll just take all these off first. That'll be the first step. So you guys see how that works, you know, common sense. But I guess you gotta show it, because these days common sense is a commodity. So I'll show it. Yeah, you can tell people something sometimes and they'll stand there and look at you like an idiot. So I'm not saying that's y'all, because obviously y'all are the most intelligent people, or you wouldn't be watching this channel. That already puts you on a higher level. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing. This is, I don't know how many these lag bolts are on it, but it's a pile of them. In the old days, they would go on about it having a lot of lag bolts meant was good or something, but this is definitely not an expensive banjo. I can look at the way that dang dowel rod was all crooked. Proves they didn't put a whole lot of time into it. But anyway, this just suck it up video time, so I'll stop this and I'll start it over when I get all these off. Alright, I got all those lag bolts loose, and now taking this tension hoop off. And now for the fun part. I'm sure this thing's kind of stuck. Yeah, came off pretty easy. I'm surprised. Alright, we got that off. I'll clean that off while I got it, everything apart. Alright, set that aside. Now I gotta get metal thing out of here. Flesh hoop or something like that they call it. Been in there like 100 years, so maybe I can get it started tearing and get it off. Kind of stuck. I had to get a pair of pliers. I'll get it started. There we go. Alright, you guys get the idea of that. I'm going to go ahead and take this outside. It's just kind of dusty. Get this off, and I'll bring the other one that I've already got soaking in some water in, and I'll go ahead and dust this banjo off, kind of clean it, take this opportunity to do that, and then when I come back I'll have the new one. We'll start putting it on there. All right, back to this, putting this banjo head on here. I got my piece of hide soaked. I'm gonna put it on that way with the rough side facing up. Let's see now if there's any particular way you want it turned, if it's got any kind of lines or anything. That'll be alright, probably. see no markings on this one, so it'll look good pretty much any way I put it. Yeah. Alright. Just lay it like that. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. That'll be alright. Get it roughly in the middle. Alright. This metal ring here. Get it started. Now, that's when all these damn 100 million bolts, kind of a pain in the butt doing this. Get this sucker down on here a little bit. Them damn things out of the way good enough. Pretty much square and just fold it up. It's kind of tricky, I will admit that. Been a while since I've tried to do this. I've done it a long time ago with one. So you see the idea. I'm gonna have to try to flip this hide up over this. It's gonna take me a minute to get it, so I'm just gonna stop the tape again and start it back once I get it over. Now I'm just gonna take the ring, tension hoop, whatever, and put over it, and then I'll come back. All right, guys, I got it started, and it was a pain in the butt. I had to get my girlfriend over here to help hold it. If you ain't got a girlfriend, you might need to get one to do this, or get somebody to come over here and help you hold it, because it took 2 people holding this thing to get it stretched across there. So anyway, I just had to keep fiddling with it and pushing it down over it and trying to get it completely across the top of it. So now I got it started. Make sure it's coming up through it, and it is tricky. I'm gonna try to go around it now and just get any slack or whatever I can out of it. I'm just pulling on it like that. And then the next step will be, I'm gonna get all these 1,000 tension screws, bolts, lag bolts, whatever you want to call it. Get them things started, because there's a pile of them. Some of them's kind of got it wedged in a little, so kind of tap on it a little bit. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go all the way around, just get them all started, and then I'll come back. All right, so I got that thing stretched. I got the tension pretty even on it. That's the hard part when you first putting it on there, getting the tension even. But I intentionally stretched it with the rim real high. That way I can tighten it a good bit and try to get it real level. I sort of just, the way I tried to get it even was I basically just looked at these nuts on here and tried to get them all with the lag bolt sticking out about the same amount all the way around. Granted, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close to even. And I just took an X-Acto knife and grabbed the loose stuff and went all the way around it, cutting it off. I mean, in my opinion, it's a pain in the ass putting these skin heads on, but I like the sound of them, and to me it's worth the trouble in the long run. But I got it on there. That's what it looks like. It's been sitting overnight, so it's already pretty much dry. I'll probably tighten it some more here in a minute and try to focus as I go, keep focusing on keeping the screws even. And another thing that you can do to help make sure it's even is measure the distance from this bracket to the bottom of the tension hoop. And I'll check that as I go, make sure it's pretty much even. Well, that's that. Hope y'all have a good day.